Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome to your midday stretch. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. Welcome back to another virtual workout. I apologize, last week I was out sick. Feeling better this week, and I pre-recorded this workout earlier this week as I had some time to do so and wanted to get a stretch in. So brand new stretch. We are going to get started here. Find a space that's comfortable for you. I just have a mat right now. You don't need anything for this stretch. We're gonna start standing. All right, we're gonna work through some breaths. We'll make our way down to the floor, working on some stretching, a little bit of mobility, get you loosened up before the weekend. All right, so starting standing once again, we're gonna start with some deep breaths. I'm gonna have you close your eyes. Before I begin those deep breaths, just relax, listen to your breathing, take a second to be present in the moment, listen to the surroundings around you, any noises, maybe cars going by, children playing in the back. Whatever it is, just close your eyes, take some time to be present now. This time is for you. Good, let's work into our breath. So keep your eyes shut. We're going to take a nice big inhale. So I inhale, filling my air with lungs. And then I exhale and letting it all go, taking your time. Listen to those inhales and exhales. You should make it a point to be nice and loud as you exhale. Let's do a few more here. Good, let's do two more. And last one. Very good, you can open your eyes. We're going to continue our stretching standing. Nice job. All right, so you're going to place your feet together. So we're in a nice narrow stance. We're going to do our shoulder opener. This time though, we're going to start with the external back in, and then we're going to come to a circle afterwards. So we're starting again with that rotation just out to the side. So I open up my right hand. So my shoulders are in line, shoulder height. I'm watching my hand with my eyes and then bringing it back to center. Let's do 8 on this side. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Your hips are staying forward. All right, so all that's moving is at that shoulder joint. And you start to feel that pull in your upper back as well. Again, follow that hand with your eyes. Maybe you engage the core a little bit as you start to rotate. And breathing, very good. Let's go for 2 more. And last one, here we go. Good, you can let it drop, shake it out. Maybe you start to feel that shoulder working a little bit. Let's now bring it to our circles. So same starting position, hands are together. Now I'm coming all the way back towards my ear. So straight up, big circle, and then meet it back into center. So the goal here is to keep it as close to your ear and your body as possible. So close to that midline, feeling that stretch. Nice and slow. Do one more. Good, knee back to center. Let's take it the opposite way. So I'm down towards the side of my thigh, shoulder height. Now I'm coming to my ear and back to center. Let's do that a couple more times. Working through our circles here. Shoulders can feel strenuous sometimes with a lot of exercises that we do. We are a little bit more fragile, so it's good to work on that mobility, increase that strength, right? Protect ourselves from injury. Let's start on the other side with our shoulder opener. So our hands are together. My knees are bent just a little bit. My hips now are facing the other wall. Again, I'm following my hand with my eyes, feeling that stretch. If you want to take it for a hold for a second, it should feel nice. Very great. everyone's having a good day so far. Taking some classes to break up the work day. Getting those endorphins up. The holiday weekend is coming up, so hopefully you have some fun plans. Remember, if you are in the go, feel free to use any of our classes on YouTube. You can go back to Facebook Live if you're looking for some workouts to do, maybe if you're on vacation or somewhere where there's a gym. Great time to utilize those at-home workouts, minimal equipment. Moving on through our shoulder stretch, let's do those circles now. So we're starting with that other side, back towards the ear. Nice big circle close to the body again, and meet back into center. Very good. Nice job. Let's bring it the opposite way. So again, down towards my thigh, around up to the ear, and back to restart. Nice work, nice work. Good, and shake it off. Let it go. Very good. All right, let's do some head rolls here. So you can widen your stance a little bit. We'll actually just do some side to side, kind of like head nods. So just working through our neck muscles here. Ear to the shoulder, nice and slow. I want you to elongate at the top. Think of kind of pulling up and then to the side. Very good. Should feel good, especially if we're sitting at our desks for long periods of time. Good, back to center. We're going to bring it down and up. So tuck the chin, then all the way back up. Usually this one here is where I start to hear my neck crack. I don't know about you, maybe you feel it here. If you don't, all right, back to center. Nice job. We are going to work through a figure 4 stretch. All right, so we're going to work towards more the lower body and the legs. Let me take a step forward here. So make sure you can see. For this stretch, starting on one leg. If you need to grab something, if you need to hold on to something, have maybe a table or a couch, whatever next to you. If you need it, I'm going to start standing on my left leg. My right leg is going to cross over, as you can see, that figure 4. Again, if you need to hold on to something, use that for your balance. I want you to bend that standing leg. All right, the more you bend, the deeper you're going to feel that stretch in this knee here. Don't let it come up. Push it down. So we're here, we're holding that stretch with that first side. You're going to feel this in the side of that glute. All right, so more towards the hip. And holding. Should feel really good. Bend that leg a little bit more. There we go. Sitting nice and low. Nice deep stretch. Beautiful. Good, and back up. Let's work through that other side. Shake it out. All right, so now I'm standing on my right leg. I'm bringing that left leg in. Figure 4 is here, knee is pushed out. Let's bend that standing leg and hold. Stretch out the legs. Good. From here, let's take it a little bit further. So we're going to go back to the other side. We're going to add in a hinge or a single leg deadlift. So I'm back on my right foot, okay? So I'm here. My hips are going to stay facing the ground. Now I'm kind of thinking of here, bending back through the hips. So this foot's going to come off the floor. I'm going to bend forward. Both my hands come down. I'm going to hinge that hip all the way back. Take a nice stretch here. Keep that leg off of the ground. So this one comes right into that figure 4. And now I'm into my figure 4 stretch. Or do that deadlift into that figure 4. And let's do that one more time. Try to keep that foot off the ground. So I'm here. Let's bring it to that deadlift. Work through that hip all the way back. Feel that stretch in that hamstring. Very good. Bring it forward. I'm not touching the ground. And stretch. Nice. Let's hold here. Good, so we're just taking it one step further, making it a little bit more challenging. Taking off some mobility. Very good. All right, let's move to the other side. It's the same thing. Deadlift to that figure four, hold, deadlift to that figure four. Arms are down by our side, shoulders are relaxed back. Find that balance. Let's move into that deadlift. Hips are all the way back, my hamstrings are feeling stretched. Good, keeping that foot off the ground, figure four and holds. Sometimes those single leg deadlifts are actually harder without any weight, right? Sometimes when we do them with dumbbells or weights, it's actually like pulling our weight down towards the ground, so keeping us grounded. So it can be a little bit more challenging to do those deadlifts without any weight. We're gonna do it one more time, so I'm not bringing that foot down to the floor just yet. I'm doing that last deadlift, back, back, back. Bring it around. There we go, nice, and hold. Last time. Good. All right, continue to stand. We have plenty of time to make our way down to the floor, but we're gonna do one more thing here. Some hip circles, so working more through those hips for our hip health. So starting on one foot again, my knee comes up towards the center, out to the side at 90, and then back around to reset, and you can put that foot down. Now when you come to the front and to the side, no problem with 90. When you bring it back down, don't let that hip drop, keep it up. And now you can bring it back down. Good. So let's do that 3 more times on the side, and then we'll switch. Really nice job here. Good. And let's move it to the left. Shake it out. Really nice work. All right, we're back up to the side and around. Make sure you can see me here. Good. Working through that hip. Good, let's do 2 more. And the last one. Nice. All right, good work, shake it out. Let's make our way down to the mat finally. And make sure you can see my mat fully. Let's see. Good. All right. Let's start lying on our mat. As usual, my favorite starting position. We're gonna lie just like we did for a moment of stillness before we begin our stretch. So feet are out, hands by your side. I want you to close your eyes. You can just let your body fall where it naturally falls. So my toes fall outwards, that's okay. Think about how you're feeling in this moment. Maybe you're feeling a little bit better than when you walked in, maybe more relaxed. You're present now, you're ready to keep it moving. Breathe normally, just listen to your breaths for a second. Very good. Now let's start those deep breaths. So I want you to inhale. And then exhale. Let it go. Again, I want you to hear yourself exhale 3 more times. Very good. 1 more. Good. Remain on your mat for a few more seconds. All right, let's make our way up. We are going to work into our butterfly stretch. Okay, so bottoms of our feet together, working more so through those hips and legs once again. You try to bring your chest towards your feet, and we're going to hold there. from here, I'm going to bring my feet flat on the ground. We are going to do some hip movements here, so from side to side. My feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to bring my knees to the left side, so they're both facing that left at about 90 degrees. My arms, if you can, are off the ground, so I'm switching through to the right, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe you feel that core working as you bring your legs over to the other side. Trying to get that knee to the ground. Let's do one more time each side here. Good, this one's a little bit more challenging. If you need to put your hands down, that's totally fine as well. And bring those legs down. Good. All right, coming onto the mat. Let's start in our tabletop position. So we're gonna make a nice table with our body. Hands are gonna be under your shoulders. And your feet are gonna be your knees are gonna be right under your hips, excuse me. So we're here, nice flat back. All right, we're gonna rock it forward, so just moving in front of those wrists and then back towards our heels. So for my tabletop, I'm kind of bringing it out in front, build that core, and then back. Again, out in front and back. We're gonna rock it 2 more times, front and back, and front and back. Good. From here, we're going to do some openers with our shoulders, working through our lats a little bit as well. So I'm going to put my right hand on my head. All right. I'm going to open up and rotate, and then bring it back down, elbows pointing down towards the floor. So we're just going to go back to that center, bring it all the way up, feel that stretch in that shoulder. Maybe start working into the upper back, depending on how far you go. Here. Good. And then one more, open it up. Good. Let's come back to our center tabletop. Do a few more rocks, and then we're going to switch sides and open up that left side. Good. Good, so now my left arm is going to be behind my head here. I know you can't see this side, but I'm opening up and then coming back to center. Opening up, back to center. Take your time, let's breathe here. Opening it up. And one more. Good. All right, back into our tabletop. Let's move into our pigeon pose. So one foot comes back, the other comes in front. I'm over that back toe. All right, my body is close to the ground, elbows on the floor if you can, and let's hold this here. Remember, directly over that front hip. Good, nice job. Continue to hold. And switching to the other side. So other foot comes in front. And we're holding. Good, again, it could be as far up or down as you want, depending on how you're feeling. Staying up high, a little less of a stretch. All right, staying where I am. Let's bring those feet around front. All right, so we're gonna flex those feet so toes are up towards the sky. And just hold, you can have your hands behind your back. Do some ankle circles so my toes come outwards, down towards the floor, and then back up to that flex position. So we're here, circle it out, point those toes, and then back up to the flex position. Brings me back to my dance days, right? Lots of flexing and pointing. Working through those ankles. Okay, let's bring that right leg in front. All right, I'm actually gonna grab that right leg with my left arm and pull it in tight. Sometimes we kind of push away. We're gonna pull it in, sitting up nice and tall with that chest and hold. A little bit tired. Start to wake up. All right, other side. Left foot and right arm. Pull it in. We're gonna wake our way back up to standing. All right, we have a few minutes left here. I'm gonna grab some water. We're gonna do our last few stretches. Really great job so far. Again, hopefully we're feeling a little bit better. So if you have a couch or a chair, we're gonna do a little bit of a reach. So having our arms straight out in front. This is a little bit maybe too low for me, but that's okay. So I put my hands on here. I'm gonna walk my feet back. All right, from here, I'm gonna push down towards the floor, bend my knees. All right, so I'm pressing down to my back. I'm gonna feel that in my shoulders, my back, and also those hamstrings are working a little bit too. And I'm pressing down into the table. Think of coming towards the floor. All right, so try to keep your back flat. We don't want this round here. We wanna press it down and feel that stretch, maybe through that spine. This can also be done if you have a chair. So I have a chair here. I'll show you that will look like for you. Maybe if you have a kitchen chair, a stool, different ways we can do this at home. Come here so you can see. So same thing, I'm gonna be this way here now with that stretch. And you're holding. Whatever works best for you. Good, we're gonna come back up and do it one last time. So take your last deep stretch here and hold. Good. I'm gonna roll my chair back. Nice work. All right. So finishing it off here, let's grab an arm or a wrist and work through that upper body one last time. Sometimes we favor lower body, so I'm going to try to get into more upper body stretches as best as I can. Let's hold, let's pull it nice and tight across the body. Very good, let it go. Other side, grabbing that wrist. I tend to get a little bit of a better stretch when I grab from here rather than just here. I'm kind of pulling it and elongating as far over to the other side. Good, and from here, let's interlock our hands behind our back. All right, so I'm here, but I'm pulling down and back in my shoulders, so my arms are all the way down by my butt, and we're just gonna hold this stretch, open up the chest. A few seconds, we'll take it so that we bend our knees, we bring it over a little bit more. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Let's start to bend and bring it on over. All right, so try to get those arms above head like so. And let's hold here for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up, back to that standing stretch. Good, holding for 3, 2, 1, and let's bring it back over. and back up. Good, let it go. Shake it out, shake out the hands, shake out the legs. Awesome job. We have a few minutes left. Let's end it off with some breaths. I'm going to have you standing, or if you want to lay on your mat, that's fine too. Start first by closing your eyes. So I'm finding my comfortable position here, just standing. Don't need to focus on anything else, so close those eyes. All right, just as we did in the beginning, focus on your surroundings, what's going on around you. Listen to maybe those birds chirping in the window, or that pot of water that's in the stove boiling. All right, let's do 3 breaths to close it out. So inhaling and exhaling at your own time. Listen to that breathing, especially as you exhale. Good, there's that first breath. Again, at your own pace. Good, I'm going to go for one more. Good, and you can open your eyes. Really nice job. We're feeling a little bit more relaxed now. Save this if you want to do it some other time. Again, I know there's a holiday weekend coming up, so if you want to utilize any of our videos, Workout at Home Today is the YouTube channel, our Facebook link. We also have those posted in Slack. Feel free to take advantage of it, especially if you're on the go. I hope you find some time to spend time with family and friends and have a really awesome weekend. Thanks so much. Bye.